Welcome back to another episode of Timberborn in the village of Beaver, and today we are focusing on this bad water diversion system, so we can actually get all this flow that comes through here and over there and there, get it out of the way so we can work with a permanent green landscape in our valley. So let's take a look at how far are we over here. We need 1, 2 pieces of dynamite there, and where this stair was, we need just 1 more piece of dynamite, and then we might be able to test it before the drought actually hits. So I hope we should. Well, we have 2 pieces of dynamite and we have no extract, so let's take a look at it. Is there someone in there? Yes, they are pumping. We do have bad water. 3 pieces of dynamite, so we can actually pause both of explosive factories so they can work. Oh wait, we have 20 extract. Well, then we can just let them continue. This unit can already be deleted, well, blown up, and I'm just really curious how. Well, in the last day the flow will actually be lower, so we don't get a complete view on how things actually are going. But over here things are looking good. Over here we even got some extra storage because it is a drought, not a bad side, so water in here we can use. But so far this reservoir has been plenty big enough. So we got 1 beaver working late, only dropping things off, not actually building it. Well, I mean, you could have done it while you were there, you know. And after this is blown up, we can build a security sluice over here and also over here. It is the last day before the drought. Let's see, we got 1 beaver coming up here. Yes. Well, we can blow up this part. And we can blow up this unit. Oh, I should have not blown that up. I should have removed the stairs first and actually had that blown up. Well, we'll figure something out. We'll first see. Oh, come on. Build this double dynamite. Because I can't blow this bit up before they actually build this, otherwise I don't have access. Only a bit of extract. Oh, come on, you could have finished it. You can see the level over here, it seems to have dropped a little bit. Because if we close this up, I think we should already see a substantial difference. Of course, being the last day before drought, it is all, yes, we can blow this up. It is all pretty much reduced in force. And over here we now have a direct access. And again, I should have blown more up. Because this should also be... Oh, I am a fool. I am. I think this should be... Should have been like this. I think, yeah. Well, at least all that flow will actually be able to go over here. So we can build actually over here something like, I think, use the height of there should be, and then 10 pieces on top of it. Give them access above, so it should be easier to build. And then we should give them access over here. This does also give us access over here. We can blow up. I think one, two, and this should be a 1, I think. And this is set to close below contamination 1%, and all of these should be set like this. Because then when good water is flowing, it will flow over to these dam pieces over here into our reservoir and over here into this system, which we can just simply close up with using some sluices, and then set them up close above contamination 1%. And then over here should always be a safe space for our beavers to walk through. So they should be able to never get into trouble. And over here I think this should work. Well, the only way to find out if it actually is after R22. Yes, I did at least have some height in them. It's not a lot of water in here, but it is something. Well, once this is automated, we can actually go and automate that too. Here we have some water, we can let it in here if we need to, but I doubt that we do. We have 2 large water pumps. We have about 4,000 water over 106 beavers. So we should be fine, and we have 6 beavers actually doing nothing. So let's put them in a paper mill, grist mill. We can unpause a wood workshop. We still got 7 beavers doing nothing. Well, go collect some berries then. Well, these berries. They can be here. We have over here 2 lumberjacks that can be unpaused. Well, these still need to grow in. So that's all fine. And then once we have our wheat turned into wheat flour, should give them over here some storage. I think we did. Paper, wheat flour, yes. So that will work. So we are running out of sunflower seeds, so we need to produce a little bit more sunflower seeds. But we can decide to remove these berries because we have berries growing over here. And over here. And then plant sunflowers over here. Should be in range. And we could always just add another farmhouse to get up cutting and growing and planting done a bit quicker. We have 1 beaver being unemployed. Yes, 1 beaver and 5 of them are incapacitated. Well, they're not sick anymore because they had some of the stuff from the herbalist. Well, we can pause that building now because we have 40 antidote and I don't expect to get any sick beavers anytime soon. Over here they can just continue working. It's gonna take a lot of steel and a lot of planks, and we don't actually have a lot of planks, so might as well just unpause all available plank factories. Our scrap metal is almost completely empty over here, but we can move them around over here. And put in some storage. It doesn't quite fit the big storage, so might as well just do the little storage then. And set them up as a supply so the haulers can just bring everything over to the other place. But first they are working over here. How did I build this dam from this wooden stair? Wasn't finished yet. Well, now it is, but over here it's just a case of having as much edges as possible to get all that water flow out from here. Yeah, things are looking very good. Well, we need, if we are making wheat, we should also be making turning them into food by having a bakery. Let's keep that close to here, right next to our herbalist. As our beavers are hungry, so let's give them some more rest hours. As I said, this back to normal. They need 2 more metal blocks and then they can very quickly move. Maybe we should also build something up here so they can actually get there quicker, because they're gonna need a lot of building. Might as well give them, make them life a little bit easier. Let's get them. This is, I think, yes, this is as far as we can get them. And make this the highest priority. And over here, let's give them in storage 1 for metal blocks, obtain, and 1 for planks, obtain. And a warehouse for dynamite as obtain. And a little small tank for the extracts. And all mark them as the highest priority. This will get them building a bit quicker. And maybe if we delete there and connect this part. So they have a reasonable quick connection. Probably quicker than walking all the way down here. Yeah, we don't have a lot of metal blocks currently because we are using them all up, but we have three factories that are producing them, so they should be doing well. Well, these can be removed because all of the metal is actually collected. Yeah. Growing over here, they can still plant some trees. They are planting now the maples. Here we have the chestnuts, which can all be, well, the chestnuts can be collected like by the gatherer flags. The maples are collected by our pepper shack. We should take a look at all of our food. Well, we can add some more sunflowers. This farmhouse can't quite reach all the way up to the edge, but don't think there is any way of shortening that route. This one can't reach up there either, so we are only using this farmhouse. So maybe it is time for us to unlock the ladders. I think it is. I place it over here, so maybe this will give it a little bit more range. And yeah, Our planks are going up, but we are using a lot of our planks. This one still needs 18 planks and 14 metal blocks. This one needs all 40 planks and 20 metal blocks. It's a lot. These are being built. We still have 12 builder beavers and we got 20 hauler beavers. But they are hungry. Grilled potatoes should be set to obtain. Beavers injured 4, so we might as well just build, just for the well-being, build some more medical beds. We can fit in plenty in that. They're not all used up, but might as well just have them. And over here we can just go ahead and actually build some more food houses. Set them to obtain. One for bread. Obtain one for grilled chestnuts. One for we have bread. We can make bread. We can have carrots, grilled potatoes, grilled chestnuts. I think I had grilled maple pastries. Yes, because we need to build another. Besides this, we need to build another. What's it called? Bakery. Set up for maple pastries. And maple is, I believe, being stored in a, let's see, maple is stored in a tank, so we need a tank for one maple syrup. Our tapper shack is over here, and we can give them medium tank over here for maple syrup. This one's 6 metal blocks. Let's lower this priority. Over here we have, they have built a small storage. They can go ahead and actually build all of this one when they're ready. This still needs a lot of metal blocks. Let's prioritize these by the haulers, so they might be. And we don't have all the power available. We have no power at all currently. So we should pause a couple of things. Let's see, do we need our centrifuge? No, we don't. We don't need the explosive factory because we have pumped up all of our bad water. And now we got 21 beavers doing nothing. Probably because we are out of power. So we might as well just give them over here 2 more lowest priority hauler posts to get things done a bit quicker. And a low priority builder post. builder's hut. It's called a builder's hut. Over here, let's fill up this reservoir a bit. Things are looking well. We now have 5k of water, so it's not too bad, not too shabby. We got loads of sunflowers growing in, so our sunflower stock should go up a bit. Carrots are looking lowish. That is because we don't really have... We did remove a lot of carrots to replace it with something like... what do you call it? Potatoes, yes. So we might as well just give these places back for carrots, so when these sunflowers are grown, we're gonna replace them with carrots, so we get that good variety for our what's it called? Well-being, yes. They haven't really been... Oh, they set to potato. Let's actually pick up also other stuff. This one is just set as potato. That is, at the time it was necessary, but now it isn't anymore. I think we might be losing some of our sunflowers because this will reduce in range once it is just this middle pond that has water in it. As you can see, it is already shrinking around the edges instead of having depth, and it is gone. So we are going to lose a little bit of our sunflowers in 4 days time. But it's not like our beavers are dying from hunger, that it's nowhere near. Over here, yes, this is our zipline station is connected over here, and the other one too. And that is a really nice, lovely connection. We could... no, that's too much, probably 51 meters, yes. Maybe if we have... Would this be in connection over here, or... It is... Not quite. You can see it when it is in range, when it has that arrow thing pointing around this. You can see when I move this zipline. I don't want to build 2 of them. Well, over here they should be able. And they should be able, but they can't build this one because it's too high. Well, we got something for that. We've got ladders. So that should give us an even quicker route from the scrap metal ruins to our facility where we are smelting them into metal blocks. But we are using so many metal blocks. Over here, things are ready to be blown out over here. And this should work, I think. Or should we just go for a little bit more? 3 high, I think, yes. And then this should also be... Because how deep is this? This is 3 high, yeah. To be able to reach here, we shouldn't have built that unit. But oh, that's a shame. It doesn't quite reach. 4x1 and a 3x1. 600 science, yes. 400 science, yes. Let's do it. Oh, come on. Also means we have now a connection up here. And away we need... Yeah, we need to blow up this one first and then use some ladders or something. I think, yes, but that's a not now problem. Yes, things are moving nicely. Our well-being is up at level 15 now, so they're doing well. Don't got any beavers doing absolutely nothing. They're all filled in with these hauler posts, these builders' huts. So things should be moving quickly. Yes, these are all prioritized by the haulers. That's a good thing. And let's replant some carrots up here. Haven't fully removed some of these sunflower seeds, but we are going up the right way. We are also now producing wheat flour in our grist mill. And we can produce now bread and maple pastries. We don't have any maple syrup yet because the maples first need to actually fully grow before we can pick it all up. Haven't even planted everything quite yet. Yeah, but in due time it will be going well. Our food is getting lower and lower. So let's put in another farmhouse, so stuff is being picked up a bit more quickly, I think. Or should we place it? Should have placed it over here or something. Probably. Yes. Well, going to lose those two. There, remove that, and then we can place in another farmhouse. Place over here one more carrot. Set this one to harvesting. And once it built, it just takes logs, so not the biggest deal. Prioritize it by the hauler so they can actually pick everything up. And we should also get in more grills. Like 3 of them. 2 for grill. No, yeah, no. 3 of them is too much, I know. 1 for grilled chestnuts. Give them a little storage over here. This one is for chestnuts, octane, and also big storage for grilled chestnuts. We won't be able, well, we are able to, we are producing chestnuts now, so it's a good thing. Most of them are almost grown up. So soon we'll be able to also produce grilled chestnuts. Our potatoes are dwindling, so we just need to remove these trees. We got plenty of them actually being built. And as we reach quite a big chunk of it, so we might as well just want to not there then. Remove some of this part around here. And then we can fit in another watering hole and just grow more. Just more water. More water. I mean more stuff. And then we can plant more potatoes over here. We can reach all the way up to over here, so that's fine. Then over here we should also be maybe are able to. Oh no, that won't fit. It's a 3x3, so that. Well, maybe if we are smart, we can do something to connect this part up so they have access, but also build another farmhouse. Because our food is getting very, very low. Incredibly low, actually. That one is dried out. Oh dearie me. Let's harvest those sunflowers. We are going through our food like in a rate of nuts. Meanwhile, over here things are still looking fine. They can't. Can they reach this one? No, they can't. Why not? Over here. Should we just... We don't have that much science for this. So we need to unpause this. Lengths are looking good, so we can just pause a couple of those to get some power back. And we can't blow this up quite yet, so let's reconnect this. And we have some flour, so we can produce some bread. Well, you are being paused because we can't make pastries yet. We are now making grilled chestnuts, so we have a little bit more food variety. The most important bit is we should really get just I think it is a volume we need for our little farm, just more. Ooh, we've run out of food now and we have 5 days left and our beaver population is probably just a little bit too big. How are we going to solve this? Well, we have potatoes we can pull out of the ground, we just can't seem to pull them out of the ground fast enough. So we are collecting those sunflowers, that's good. Let's at least have is something. You only have pine resin because our maples take a long time to actually produce any syrup. But we are getting chestnuts. That's good news. And oh dearie me. These trees, they have had a chance of drying out. 4 days left. I'm not panicking, you are panicking. Potatoes, we do got storage for them. We're just producing more than we can actually eat. So let's put in, I think, well, we also have some berries. We are eating the berries. We are producing enough that we are not constantly running out, but it is not good. And we have run out of water in our reservoir, so we know a 20-day reservoir full of just pumping everything out of it, we don't quite make that, so we need more water. Our reservoir needs to be bigger, but we do have a lot of water pumped actually, so that's a good thing. And this is almost done. Ooh. We have bread, we have our grist mill. We should, I think, just plant more wheat, I think. Because we are not keeping anything. We don't have like stock of everything. Same is true for all the other raw materials. But we are harvesting them very quickly. Does this add any bit of range? It does seem to. It seems to it. Well, something is better than nothing, right? Well, at least I think that. We have one stranded beaver. What? How the hell did you get there? Maybe if we... Now we got a lot of stranded beavers. That's the weirdest place you can get stranded. In between the house and now we got a lot of stranded beavers because... You got still one stranded beaver. How the hell did you get there? How? Well, it is nothing we can do about it now. So plant, also keep planting stuff. Just set everything to planting now because we do also need stuff being planted. Food is starting to look a bit better again. So we had a wave of food actually growing up. And our drought is almost done, 1.3 days. And over here things are looking fairly good. We're almost... This is almost done. Well, this is done, so that's a good thing. And then in the future, next episode, we are going to expand this farm. This will be a water hole, so we have this range also to plant like wheat and potatoes and everything. And in the future, we should also be building a aquatic farm, but I don't know quite where because we need 1 deep of water, so we need to fabricate something. And our beaver is still stuck there. I don't know how you got there. I really don't. But I think you are screwed and I don't care. We are producing metal, water. We haven't run out of water anywhere near yet. This didn't dry up, so we didn't lose all of the food. Well, it is going to. So hopefully let's also put this to open so we get maximum water flow. And at least this is at least finished up. So that's... This should be holding back the good water and letting all the bad water flow through it. And our drought has ended. So, stressful episode. This means we should also get water flowing through here. Produce, so we get our water wheels producing power, so we're not reliant anymore on just the windmills. Yeah. This is actually finished, that's good. These can actually be deleted now because we don't need them that much anymore. These can close them up, get some more water flow through this. And when this is filled up, we need to open this so we don't actually overflow anything. Seems to be very soon. Yes, let's open it up. Why are we overflowing? Why are we overflowing? Oh. Top layer open. So we don't overflow. If I close this, we will start to overflow again, I think. Or we don't. We're not. It seems like we're fine. Yes. So. Open this up. Get water into our big hole there. So I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed making this episode, even though it was quite stressful. But we learned, we enjoyed, and soon everything will be way better. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We have more episodes like this, and also we have a Pokemon series over on Shorts. I think, yeah, we do need this top layer to be open, so we don't actually overflow in here. But on this drastic note, I hope that you like this, still like this video, see me fail in my favorite video game, and I hope to see you again very soon. See you, goodbye.